Hey everybody, it's Dave back with another episode of Fight or Flight. And today I wanted to talk to you about eye twitching. Why do we get it and how do we stop it? So, first and foremost, eye twitching in the medical field is known as myokymia, which is spelled Myokymia. And basically, in layman's terms, it means my eyelids are twitching and driving me freaking crazy. Now, this can happen for a number of reasons, and I'm going to discuss with you exactly why it can happen and what we can do to get rid of it. But first, I want to tell you guys I'm not a doctor. So if this is hung out in your body and on your mind for a few weeks or longer, it's not going to hurt to go get it checked out and get that peace of mind. Um, 99.99% of the time, it's going to be one of the issues I lay out for you in this video. So, I recently dealt with eye twitching for the last 3 weeks. I decided to dive in, do some research, obviously went to the doctor, made sure everything was okay. But in my research and in my experience, this is what I learned. Ultimately, the number one reason we can have eye twitching is increased stress. So, holidays, New Year coming, financial stress, health issues, new job, any of those things. If your eye starts twitching while you're in the midst of those things, you can guarantee or almost guarantee that it's stress related. So, second, caffeine intake. So if you've recently increased your caffeine intake and you've upped the number of energy drinks you're pounding out per day, or the number of uh, cups of coffee that you're guzzling in the morning, and your eye starts twitching, it's most likely related to your caffeine intake. Um, Third, lack of sleep. So if you've got sleep apnea or insomnia, or you're waking up every 1 or 2 hours throughout the night and you're just not getting a good night's sleep and your eyes are twitching, that's probably the reason. Um, Fourth, let's touch on vitamins and minerals for a second. A mineral deficiency in things like magnesium that can definitely cause eye and muscle twitching. We can go into things like eye strain. So, if you have a job where you're on the computer all day, or you're on your phone a lot at night, you're on your TV constantly watching TV, you have your iPad in front of you, all of those things emit blue light. All of those things emit um, light that isn't very good for your eyes. It can cause some muscle strain, and when your muscles get tired, they're going to twitch. Um, we can go into dehydration. Simply not hydrating enough can cause eye and muscle twitches. Um, Allergies. Allergies is another one. If you have allergies in your eyes, if you have perennial allergies yearly, your eyes are itchy, maybe even dry, that can cause muscle twitching. If your eyes feel gritty and they feel dry, in most cases, your brain is actually your body's set up where your brain is going to send a message to your eyes to blink more often in order to moisten the eye. When you blink, it brings moisture to your eye. So if you're getting extra signals from your brain in order to moisten your eye, and you're getting too many of them, a lot of them are going to come through as a misfire. Your muscles are getting overworked, and then it's going to cause eye twitching. So it really could be any number of things, guys. Ultimately, what you don't want to do is jump on Google, Google your symptoms, and then find that it's something crazy like a very rare brain tumor. You are not, in most cases, going to be that 0.0001% that is dealing with something like that. If you look on Google long enough, you will find answers that you do not want to see. So don't make that mistake. Um, what are some things that we can do to minimize the eye twitching or to get rid of it? Well, it depends on the reason. First and foremost, you want to find out why it's twitching, if that matters to you. If it's due to dry eyes or allergy in the eyes, you can get some Blink eye drops. They work well. You can get some Systane Zattador allergy eye drops. I can put a link inside of the description for you guys or in the comments, and those will work well. Um, if it is hydration that's your issue, hydrate, but don't just drink normal water. Drink water that has minerals and electrolytes. Nourish your body with those things because your body is probably depleted of them. You're deficient in something, and that's exactly why your eyes are twitching. Um, if it's caffeine related, decrease your caffeine. Easier said than done, right? But if you're drinking 3, 4 energy drinks a day, cut it in half. If you're drinking multiple cups of coffee in the morning, shave off a cup or two and see what happens. Your eyes may just stop twitching. Um, if it's a matter of stress, guys, I mean, ultimately, you've got a couple options. Exercise. Exercise does wonders for your body and your mind. It releases really good uh, chemicals into your body, hormones into your body that help with stress and, ultimately improves your blood flow, improves your overall mood each day, improves your energy, improves your sleep. So exercise is always going to help with a host of things. You can also try some breathing exercises. You can do things like box breathing. So, box breathing is the rule of fours oftentimes. You can breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. You could also look up something like Wim Hof breathing, or you can do Buteyko breathing. All of those are designed to slow down your breathing, slow down your thinking, your brain, and take your brain out of fight or flight and bring your body into rest and digest mode where the stress will diminish. Ultimately, there's not many pills I would say that you can just pop that are going to get rid of this for you. Maybe a muscle relaxer, but do you want to put that in your body for something like eye twitching? At the end of the day, you can try quinine water. I've heard that works well. Um, Quinine is it's in tonic water, so I'm not saying run out and buy quinine pills because you can OD on those, but drinking something like Fevertree tonic water or Schweppes tonic water, that will give you quinine. And for some reason, the minerals in quinine will help with eye and muscle twitching. Um, Ultimately, if it's stress related, you've got the option of becoming disinterested in your symptoms. The more you think about your eye twitching, the more it's going to bother you. If you become bored and disinterested in it, then you're in a situation where it's not at the forefront of your mind. You are concentrating on other things, maybe turn to a video game, a good book. Like I said earlier, work out, go do something fun with the family, try and keep your mind off of it. This kind of thing usually passes in 2 to 3 weeks maximum. Sometimes it can hang out a little longer, but do not, again, I repeat, do not jump on Google. Do not Google your symptoms because, as I stated before, it's going to list all these common things. And the typical person with anxiety or a mental illness or hypochondria is going to see that one thing that's extremely rare and think that's them. And 99.99% of the time, it's one of the things I just mentioned. So, anyway, hope this video helps you guys. I've dealt with it. I understand it. I've been there. I get how you feel. It can drive you freaking nuts. Hang in there. It's gonna go. It's gonna pass. A lot of times people say, this too shall pass. Um, Hang in there till next time. I love you guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful night.